everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics. I mean, you see the shirt. You already know what this is. Juice days are the best days. It's Juice WRLD. This is it. We are going back into the vault today. I just looked at this and thought, Nick, we've done this song. And he's like, yeah, but Dad, it was December 8th, 2021, 5 days after we did our first video. And man, if you go back, I did not do Juice WRLD his justice that day at all. And today is the day we get to see the actual video. Wishing Well is coming out today by Juice WRLD. Any chance I get to listen to Juice WRLD, I love it. He inspires me. Hearing the lyrics he writes, the way he puts music down, I just love it. Can't get enough of it. Thank you to the 999 community for being supportive and loving and caring of us and our mission to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. Here we go. If you want more reaction therapy than you already have, go to our Patreon page, go to our YouTube for memberships, because there is so much more than is already out there and you're not going to want to miss it. But without further ado, we're going back in. Juice WRLD, Wishing Well.
I can't breathe.
Yeah.
I can't breathe. 999. Waiting for the exhale. I toss my pain with my wishes in a wishing well.
Just to hear this again, this honestly does bring me back. I did not dissect or understand probably the lyrics nearly as much as I needed to back then. 9 months ago, 999. That's so weird. Probably 9 months and 9 days and 9 hours since I last listened to that. Knowing Juice WRLD, he would have set this up perfectly. Waiting for the exhale. You ever wait for the exhale? It's like, you ever choke on something and you can't breathe? Like, it's very hard to think about anything else other than that. I'm just going to toss my pain and my wishes in the wishing well. Whenever you go to the wishing well, it's like, I just hope everything can work out. Like, please just let things work out for me. I'm just going to throw my pain in there, my misery, my frustration, because a wishing well is just that. It's hoping that something can work out. Oh. And sometimes we just keep going back to the wishing well, as the saying goes. You just keep going back, trying again to get a little more luck, a little more fortune, and it just doesn't work out.
I toss my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. I can't breathe. I'm waiting for the exhale. Toss my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. Still no luck, but oh well. I still try even though I know I'm gonna fail.
Oh, yes.
Stress on my shoulders like
You see that porn? Things blowing up. This is a phenomenal video, by the way. I have to see this. I just got to watch this.
in a wishing well. Still no luck, but oh well. I still try even though I know I'm gonna fail.
His feelings box. He throws it in the wishing well. I'm throwing my feelings into the wishing well. And then boom, there's a big explosion, y'all. Which means it's dangerous to do that. We're just hoping things could get better. But some of us have so many issues or so many past challenges, problems, traumas, any of that stuff, that it's like it doesn't seem like anything can get better. No matter how much I wish, no matter how much I hope, no matter how much I pray, it just always seems to go the same.
But oh well, I still try even though I know I'm gonna fail. Stress on my shoulders like an anvil. Perky got me itching like an anthill. Drugs killing me softly, Lauryn Hill. Sometimes I
Love the Lauryn Hill reference, you know, killing me softly with his song. Y'all aren't here to hear me sing, but I just remember that. And oh my goodness. The drugs are doing it. The drugs are doing him in. Perky's got him itching, you know, what the perks do. I didn't know the perks made you itch, but gosh, you get in an anthill, you're going to have a lot of itching and scratching to do. And that's what the perks are doing to him. Anything to numb it out, y'all.
drugs killing me softly, Lauryn Hill. Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Ring, ring, folk off from depression. You use my past and my memories as a weapon. On the other line, I talk to addiction. Speaking
That says it all. He's got depression on the phone. Other line, got call waiting going on. And addiction's there. You got depression, you got addiction. Oh my goodness. The depression from all the past, all the trauma, all the anxiety, all the stress he's been through. And then he flips over and it's addiction. And boy, I love how he says with addiction, speaking of the devil, it's like addiction's a devil. Pay attention to that, please. Addiction is not a friend. Addiction is not a help. Addiction is not a soother. Addiction is not a cure. It is not at all going to be that. It is devil. It is evil. It is bad. It is horrible. I don't care who you talk to, who has a different opinion. Addiction is in no way healthy whatsoever. I don't care what angle it's from, whether it's sex, drugs, drinking, gambling, money, food, exercise. I can just go on and on with things. Anything that is addictive is unhealthy for us. It's bad for us. So you got depression, you got addiction. Oh my gosh. Speaking of the devil, all the drugs I miss on. Boy, if you stop, yeah, you're going to miss it. You know why? Because that was that escape. That was the high. And everybody who thinks of using, not everybody, a lot of people who think of using think of the high. They don't think of the horrible. When you think of the horrible, if you think of food that you've gotten sick from with food poisoning, every time you see that food, you're going to think of getting sick. You're not going to want to go near that food anymore. But with drugs, many people think of the high and they think of the good feeling, and that's what draws them back to it as an escape. Boy, this would feel good just for a little bit. And it's so, so bad.
Talk to addiction. Speaking of the devil, all the drugs, I miss them. This can't be real, is it fiction? Something feels broke, need to fix it.
Yep.
I cry out for help, do they listen? I'ma be alone until it's finished. This is the part where I tell you I'm fine, but I'm lying. I just don't want you to worry. This is the part where I take all my feelings and hide them, cause I don't want nobody to hurt.
And we please, such bars. I missed this 9 months ago. I'm going to go back and watch that all over again because I think I missed all of it. Look at Professor Juice here coming in with the books well read. These lyrics are incredible. It's the part I tell you I'm fine. Happens all the time with addiction. Tell you I'm fine. I'm really lying. It's not true. I'm just trying to make it easier, right? Oh, feelings, they get stuffed. They get numbed with drug use. You just hide them away because it keeps you from getting hurt. You're just going to hurt yourself. But that way you don't put yourself out there vulnerably to other people and get hurt by them. Understand what any kind of addiction does to you. It isolates you. That is your only friend. That's the only one that can actually feed you. Therefore, nobody else can feed you. And what they say is only going to push you away from the drug use because they want you to be in normal life and relationship. You try to keep the addiction, so you have to push other people away. Man, look at this guy.
You are fine, but I'm lying. I just don't want you to.
Like therapy. Yeah, it says Dr. Jared Higgins. How about therapist Juice? Dr. Juice is what it should say. This is right up my alley. Like he's just trying to explain all these things. This is, I try to explain my feelings, hide my feelings and I just don't want to deal with it. And therapist is like, yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work in here.
The part where I tell you I'm fine, but I'm lying. I just don't want you to worry. This is the part where I take all my feelings and hide them, cause I don't want nobody to hurt me. I can't breathe. I'm waiting for the exhale. Talk my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. Still no luck. But oh well. I still try even though I know I'm gon' fail. It's stress on my shoulders.
See, helping his therapist.
I still try even though I know.
He's helping his therapist light up here, a blunt. He's got all the emojis flying around in the background of how he feels. Those are all his feelings just flying away. And his therapist is lighting it up with him. Blaze it.
I'm gon' fail. It's stress on my shoulders like an anvil.
And he's got the anvil. I'm stopping because this is fire video. The anvil, it's on fire. He's trying to pull it. Those things are super duper heavy. It's a lot of stress to carry around, y'all.
Perky got me itching like an anthill. Drugs killing me softly, Lord hell.
Yep.
Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Let's be for real.
Yep.
If it wasn't for the pills
That's it. Theme of the entire song right there. If it wasn't for these pills, I wouldn't be here. Like, these are the things that make me who I am. This is what gives me my personality. I mean, I don't believe it for a second. But this is what has created me. This is what's helped me be who I am. If it wasn't for these pills, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be this famous. I wouldn't have this clarity. I wouldn't have these bars spitting out from the top of my head. But if I keep taking these pills, I won't be here. It's going to do me in. It's going to kill me. That's the double-edged sword. He's got to know when there. Stop taking them. I'm not going to be this guy anymore. Keep taking them. I'm not going to be living anymore. There's no way to win. And I think that's showing the trap that he's in, the tangled web that he's in. Wow. Well said.
Be here, yeah. I just told y'all my secret.
Yep, secret. Yep,
Tear me to pieces. I really think I need them. I stopped taking the drugs and now the drugs take me. This is the part where I tell you I'm fine, but I'm lying. I just don't want you to worry. This is the part where I take all my feelings and hide them, cause I don't want nobody to.
And he's being taken up somewhere, but I stopped taking the drugs and now the drugs take me. Like, used to be, I would take the drugs because I wanted to use them, that kind of thing. And now they take me. Like, they have just completely taken over.
I can't breathe, I'm waiting for the exhale. Toss my pain with my wishes in a wishing well. Still no luck, but oh well. I still try even though I know I'm gon' fail. Stress on my shoulders like an anvil.
Yep.
Perky got me itching like an anthill.
Yep,
Drugs killing me softly, Lord hell. Sometimes I don't know how to feel.
So cool how, I mean, not that he's out there smoking it up like that, but it comes out purple and that's got the 999, which I had no clue of on December 8th, 2021 when I first did this. This gives me a whole new perspective of this song. And I try to tell people who see me and how elaborate I can be with my expressions of Juice WRLD, because I love him. I love his music. I love his heart. I love his expression and how he relates to people. And in the beginning, I was just trying to learn what do these mean and what is this music and what it's like. And that's why I'm different now, because I actually am feeling the music. It's not pretend. I love this.
Me softly, Lord hell. Sometimes I don't know how to feel.
Yep. Juice WRLD, wishing well. Oh, what a perfect choice, Nick. Thank you so much for putting that back in the rotation 9 months later. I'm telling you, it's like doing it for the first time. Even though I've heard the sound before, I've heard the song before, which I love. I didn't understand the song at all back then like I am able to now, and understand what message he's trying to send and how he's trying to say this. So I'm really grateful to have a trip down memory lane here today and to hear this song. It's incredible, and recognize something. He's giving clues in here of how to live life and how not to live life. He's giving clues about stuffing feelings. He's giving clues about hiding away and pretending everything's okay. He's giving clues about actually getting well. And you can do that. Remember, this isn't real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description of this video. Go to our Discord server, over 2,700 people, lots of support, friendship, and kindness in that room happening every single day. And give us your comments, feedback, insight on wishing well, Juice WRLD, and everything else reaction therapy. Thanks so much for being a part of it. Nick and I are grateful to you. Go check Patreon and YouTube for memberships if you want more content. But we can't wait to see you on the next Reaction Therapy.